evening, neighbors. I say that because I live next door in Delaware County. Yeah, that's right, good old Delco. Not sure if you guys are familiar with our slogan, which is, I get my license back next month. Yeah, we are very proud of our drinking habits and DUIs. Yes, we are. I was actually at a movie tavern not that long ago, enjoying myself a nice little horror flick. Got a few beers in my belly, went home, got into bed, got all nice warm and cozy under my covers, started hearing some noises out in the hallway. Then I accidentally Dutch ovened myself while hiding from what I thought might be a ghost. Now, there's only two reasons why some of you wouldn't have laughed at that, because it was funny. One, you've recently been a recipient of a Dutch oven, and you're suffering from a little PTSD. It's fine, I get it. Or two, you're unfamiliar with the term. That's fine. We can't all know everything. So for those of you that don't know, a Dutch oven is when you fart under the covers, and then you pull those covers up over your loved one's head, forcing them to smell whatever just came out your butt. It's a fun game. It's even better when you have children. You know why? Because they're weaker. They can't get out as quickly. Yeah. That's how I get chores done around my house. Like, hey, go throw in another load of laundry. What's that? You don't want to? That's cool. Well, I got this brand new Afghan and a 6-pack of Sam Adams in the fridge. You want to tussle? Didn't think so. Add some weed whacking to that jerk. She's only 14. It's okay. Yeah, drinking's a lot of fun. But if you guys do get a little tipsy tonight, tomorrow, or the rest of your lives, please take advantage of the Uber app. Let them get you home safely. Because here's the thing, folks. I don't condone drinking and driving anymore. Especially after a few summers ago, I left the bar completely schmammered. Ended up hitting 4 deer on the way home. 4! It's a few too many. By like 3 or 4, I feel. Guess I shouldn't have taken that shortcut through the woods to avoid checkpoints. Those animals are darters, not dodgers. Make note of it. But hell, even driving sober nowadays is dangerous with all these lingering potholes, right? Yeah. Potholes are so bad they've turned Roadhead into a game of Russian roulette. Some of you have played. Yeah, these road crews, what do? They take a freaking parking cone, stick it in the pothole, and drive away. It's not how you fix things. Can you imagine this guy fighting at home with his wife? Like, what? I left the toilet seat up again, Carol. Parking cone, Carol, parking cone. Now I gotta go around it. Gotta go around it. Stop yelling at your wife. She seems like a nice woman. I made her up. She's nice in my head. It's okay. I don't know if you guys do this. You might start doing it. I listen to 98.1 a lot, WOGL. They give a vacation a day away to the Caribbean. They just call a name out and tell them like where the person's from, and they have an hour to call in to win a week's vacation in the Caribbean. That's awesome, right? So every time I hear this, I go right on Facebook, I look the person up, I look at their photos and their last few posts, and then I start judging them whether or not they, actually deserve this prize. And if they do, I'll send them a message. I'm like, hey, I just heard your name called. You've got like 50 minutes to give a call in to get your prize, and I couldn't help but notice your relationship status says single. And I like the islands. Jerry Stevenson from Cherry Hill, New Jersey. If you want to go on my Facebook, you can look at our photos. It's a really nice album. He's actually a really good poker player, Jerry, and a very delicate lover. Yeah. Speaking of poker, I don't know if you guys heard about this recently, but world famous poker player, Chris Moneymaker, decided to adopt a little boy. It's great news, right? Great news. Can you imagine being this little boy and having a famous poker player just walk up to you and be like, hey, I'll raise you. That is both adorable and hacky at the same time. Listen, some of these jokes get stuck in our heads. We got to get them out and throw them to you audience members. They're not all going to be winners, just like some of your kids. We get it. It's fine. That's how that works. Halloween just passed, a couple months ago, and I got engaged right before Halloween. Yeah. She's not here. Don't worry. And So I'm one step away from being able to ask for a wife swap night and being denied immediately. Like, I'm one step away from that. I can't wait for that. It's great. And then Halloween comes around, and years ago, when I was a single man, I went to this single mixer costume party thing. And it was a last-minute decision, so I went dressed as a fisherman. Very dumb. Well, I ended up hooking up with this woman that came dressed as a goldfish. Meant to be, right? Yeah. So we get back to my place. In the middle of our lovemaking session, she has a heart attack and dies. It was okay. The body was very easily disposable. I just flushed her right down the toilet. For those of you that didn't get that, get out. It's your fault. But it was a sad Halloween this year because my grandmother recently passed away, and it was her favorite holiday by far. So I grabbed her urn Halloween night, and we went outside and we handed out candy together. It was a touching moment. Now, I was dressed up as Thanos. I'm gonna lose some of you here, and that's fine. It's your fault for not seeing it. So I'm dressed up as Thanos, and I see this kid coming towards me in a Spider-Man costume. So immediately, quick thinking, I snap my fingers, reach into the urn, grab some ash, throw it at him, and take his candy away from him. Yeah, because according to the end of that movie, he doesn't exist anymore. And if I spoiled it for you, it's your fault. It's been out for like a year. It's free on Fire Stick. Get with it. Yeah. So that was a fun Halloween for me. Ladies, when you leave this room tonight, I need you to do me a favor. Can you please stop referring to your female friends as wifey? Just knock that off. Me and my hubby were talking about it the other night, and we think it sounds ridiculous. Can you just cut it out? It'd be great. I recently lost 40 pounds. No. Hold your applause. That was the scariest 10 minutes when I couldn't find our 4-year-old daughter in Target. Those toddler legs. She is quick. She's really quick. It's okay, though. We got her back. Some nice lady named Amber helped us out. She was really sweet. I don't even know if that was in her job description, but she was a sweet lady. I have a 2-year-old son, and he's my only boy. I have 4 kids. And this summer, it was great for us because he was actually able to walk in and out of the ocean by himself, like with me close by. But I take full credit for this, for him not being scared, because as soon as he was born, I decided to put a sound machine next to his bed and play the sounds of the ocean every night. Now, unlike me, I fall asleep to white noise every night, also known as my neighbors Anthony and Kim having a domestic. It's okay, it works for that joke, they're white. That's how it works. I also have a 14-year-old daughter, and a few years back, we decided to enroll her into basketball. Now, I'm at her game on a Saturday afternoon, and this group of parents next to me were discussing just how awful she was at the sport. I don't think they knew that I was her father, probably because I was the one who started the conversation. Look me up on Instagram, I have proof, she's awful. She's really bad at it. So I got this new phone recently, and it has this feature where if you see something that you like, you can take a picture of it, and it tells you like where it's from, where you can get it, and how much it is. It's a cool little feature. I had a bunch of people at my house for a party. And I was like, all right, guys, group photo, get in there, everyone get together. Snap the photo. It ended up letting me know that my buddy Frank bought his wife $300 Filipino mail order bride. Yeah. So I yelled at my buddy Steve, I was like, Steve, you owe me $50. Frank was like, what are you talking about? I was like, shut up, this doesn't concern you. So now I'm $300 in the hole. Yeah. Some of you will get that. It's okay. That guy's like, oh, he bought one. He bought one, $300, he bought one. I'm gonna leave you guys on that nonsense. And if you wanna see me after the show, I'll be selling DVDs and CDs in the lobby. They're not of my comedy. I'm just trying to clear some space in my basement. You guys will really be doing me a solid. Thank you guys so much.